back to California Cooking. This week, we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo. And I'm excited because I'm gonna introduce you to a guy that just may be making the best tacos in all of LA. Then I'm making a shrimp tostada with a spicy slaw. And Megan Tellis is taking us to a modern Mexican restaurant making delicious food with craft cocktails and a secret mezcal menu. First up, it's one of the most popular taco spots in all of LA right now. I get the chance to meet the guy behind Teddy's Red Tacos. Not only are his tacos out of this world, but what's more amazing is how he started his business selling tacos out of his trunk. Take a look. Teddy Vasquez at Teddy's Red Tacos. This is yours.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Amazing.
Yeah, because you had a truck for how many years?
It's been 21 months.
But then you've actually had a restaurant for
2 months, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
so does it feel different to have an actual brick and mortar, a restaurant?
It's super exciting, especially so close to the beach.
You, Teddy, and your tacos are the talk of Los Angeles. Okay, so what's different about Teddy's Red Tacos?
They put more love and passion.
Do they?
Yeah, and you'll see. Not only do they look different, but they taste amazing. We dip the tortilla, it's corn tortilla, and we dip it on the pot. So
Like the meat juices.
yes, and then you wet it and you throw that tortilla back on the grill.
Oh,
So that tortilla already has an extra flavor.
Yep. But your story's crazy. You were an Uber driver,
Right?
and you'd make tacos, or you'd make sauce, and you'd put it in your trunk so people would smell the flavors and go, hey, what's this? Is that true?
I started selling tacos in an old warehouse in LA, and I wouldn't sell a lot.
Okay.
So I put everything in the trunk of the car, and I started to drive.
Yeah.
And people would ask me, hey, what's the smell in the car?
No.
And I noticed it was getting a lot of attention.
So it was like advertising.
Right. Then I got business cards, like, hey, by the way, here's my business card. I do
Smart.
caterings, I do this, I do events.
Yeah.
And within 9 months of doing that, I was able to get my first food truck in LA.
Where were you parking the truck initially?
The truck is still parked in the railroad.
You never moved it?
No. No.
Where? Railroad tracks?
731 East Lawson in LA.
You said that you were broke. Like, you know, when you're broke, you say you just have to keep pushing.
This is what someone taught me. You can either make excuses or make money, but you can't make both.
Ah.
You make excuses, oh, this, and this. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do, Teddy? Are you going to make money or make excuses? Like, I want to make money. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah. How'd you get the money if you didn't have the money to buy the produce and the ingredients? How'd you do it?
I had to borrow money from anybody that would listen to me.
Yeah.
Hey, let me,
Can I borrow $10?
yeah. I literally owe money to everybody, but I had faith. I had to keep going. I had to sell my old stuff to, hey, you know what, let me pay this, let me pay that.
Yeah.
But you know, everything pays off at the end if you're willing to work for it and don't give up.
You believed in it. Have you paid everyone back, or are you paying them back with tacos now?
Everybody got paid off, and now people are excited because all this came off of this.
You have passion for tacos.
I'm excited. Yes, really excited. and we started doing that since the beginning. My hashtag on my Instagram, if you go to Teddy's Red Tacos, hashtag attitude of gratitude.
What's this I keep hearing about your Super Bowl commercial?
Well, ESPN wanted to launch a Hispanic with a successful business. Then they reached out to me, and once they heard the story, said, Teddy, we want to have you on the commercial.
Oh my gosh! So you were in a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Now, Chrissy Teigen, if Chrissy Teigen tweets about you or Instagrams about you, that means that's a big deal, because she's such an influencer in social media.
Right.
She loves your tacos.
Right.
What did she say about you? And I heard you catered something for Chrissy?
Yes, a few months ago, they reached out to us, and at first, I was really skeptical.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was true, but they said, yeah, we want you to bring the truck over for Taco Tuesday.
No way.
Yeah.
Just a regular day at John and Chrissy's house.
Yeah, we made it happen.
Were they great? Were they fun?
Yeah, they're so cool people, so humble, so amazing.
Hi, Teddy. We're in the kitchen. kitchen.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Sorry I'm so overdressed. I came from work. But at least I brought my sneakers to be back in the kitchen.
Awesome. I'm excited to show you where the magic happens.
This is why it's called Teddy's Red Tacos.
Yeah, so this is the broth.
You've got beef in there.
Yes, it's all beef.
And say hi to Javier, brother, baby bro, on the grill.
Hi.
Hi, on the flat top. You have two sisters.
Yes.
One sister is involved in the business.
Yes.
Mom's involved, brother. I love that.
So I'll show you how this magic happens.
Please.
I'm gonna take out some broth here.
Okay.
Just throw it here.
And what kind of meat is that?
Shoulder cut.
Okay.
So we just cut it. Careful. I don't want to get your nice dress dirty. So we're gonna do a deluxe plate. Okay. We're talking about
the popular dish. Everybody wants the deluxe plate.
So it's one taco, one tostada, one quesadilla, and one molita.
And you dip the tortilla in the sauce.
Yes. So like this tortilla will get dipped
Yeah.
back in the grill. So we got a quesadilla. This is our flour tortilla.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Perfect.
we add our famous purple onion,
Yeah. Cilantro.
some cilantro, and some hot sauce.
How hot?
Super spicy.
Super spicy. Okay, now what's this one?
This is a taco.
I love the size. Just a little bite.
Yes.
2 bites.
We got our taco,
onion.
quesadilla.
Okay. Now what?
A tostada.
Ah,
And we're missing our molita.
molita. And what's the molita?
Corn
It's
tortilla.
stacked.
Yes. One on top of the other one. Has cheese,
And the meat.
meat. We'll put onions. So here's our famous deluxe plate. But wait, let's not forget
Okay.
our broth in a cup.
Cup of broth.
Yes.
To dip.
We'll put it on a tray.
Is this for one person?
Yes,
Teddy?
yes.
We got some
Let
work
me,
to do.
let me give you a hand.
I was a waitress for a long time. Teddy.
Really?
Let me.
Okay.
Allow me.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. Teddy, cheers.
Cheers.
Time for. You said it has to be a Coke.
A Coke tastes
With the
way
tacos.
better with the tacos.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cheers.
What should I try first?
So this is our famous vampiros, have cheese, and this is our deluxe. Which one do you?
Since these are right in front of me,
Okay.
and what are these called again?
Vampiros.
Vampiros.
Yes, it's like a semi-crunchy taco.
Please join me. I don't like
course.
to eat alone. That is good.
Good.
It's got the melted cheese, but it's spicy, but not too spicy. And you taste the meat.
I want you to try the broth as well.
Oh, I got dip.
You can.
Do I
you
dip?
can
What
also
do I do?
Dip it here.
We're friends, me and
Dip
you.
it. There you go.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. 'Cause when you dip it, it really hits you with those flavors. And this
The
tortilla
crunchiness,
is so
the crispy.
crispy but light. Teddy, way to go! Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So happy for you, because you're the nicest guy, and I wish you all the best and all the success in the world.
Thank you. Same to you.
And what is it? Hashtag.
Attitude of gratitude.
Thanks, Teddy.
My pleasure.
I love Teddy's story, and it's so inspiring for people that need a little motivation to keep following their dream. And those tacos, Teddy, were delicious. Thanks. Coming up, Megan Tellis takes us to a modern Mexican restaurant, the perfect place to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And then, does Levi like my version of Mexican rice? We'll find out. But first, I'm making a shrimp tostada with the most delicious, fresh, spicy slaw. That's coming up next. I love Mexican food. I could eat it every day. So for Cinco de Mayo, I wanted to make something fresh and light and spicy. Take a look. Now, I don't know how to make authentic Mexican food, but I'm gonna try this recipe today, and the reason I like it is because I love slaws, and I thought about, what if you do like a Mexican slaw with some Mexican crema, cabbage, lime, garlic, chipotle, and adobo, my favorite ingredient, and kind of create that on top of a tostada? we'll see with some shrimp. So that's what I'm gonna make today. So I'm gonna start by chopping up a little bit of scallion, and then I got a small head of cabbage. I'm gonna cut it in half. Let me just shave this into small strips. So we'll put cabbage into a big bowl so we can mix everything. And you want it shaved pretty thin. So you don't, just like you would coleslaw, you don't want big chunks of cabbage. With that, we'll throw in our green onion. And then for color, I'm gonna cut up a little bit of red pepper. And on the back here, on the back stove, I have some whole kernel corn that is toasting on a grill pan just to get it nice and black and charred, and then I'm gonna add that to our slaw. So for the red pepper, just really thin strips. Red pepper goes in, about a half a red pepper. I have black beans that have been drained and rinsed because you wanna get rid of that sauce that they're in the can. About a half of a can of black beans. And then my sauce. For our Mexican slaw, I am going to add the crema and some mayo. And I'm doing it in a separate bowl because you don't want to put too much and you can't take it out, so it's better to make it in a separate bowl and then add it. So we'll add a couple of tablespoons of mayo, and then we're gonna add the Mexican crema. And I think it's gonna give it just this nice creaminess. So we'll mix those two together. We need some salt, because the cabbage can actually take quite a bit of salt. Let's cut our limes up. These limes are a little hard. It's always nice if you pop them in the microwave for a couple of seconds. They let off a lot more juice. I'm gonna grate a little bit of garlic. Let me get my grater. And grating garlic I think is nice because it just makes it smaller so it blends into the sauce instead of chopping it. You don't want big chunks of raw garlic. So chipotle in adobo, I'm gonna take a pepper out. So chop it up, and there's also a sauce. Let's start with a tablespoon, and then you want to test it out. It's hot. You should wait for your corn to cool down. That's my first tip. But corn on the cob, it's just got something that frozen corn is not gonna do. I'm gonna add our corn to our bowl. To our slaw, I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro, some chopped cilantro, about a half cup. And you can leave it big, not a fine chop. A rough chop is good. All right, we're going to add our mayo, Mexican crema, chipotle lime dressing. And we start with about half and see where we are. You want everything to get coated, and I love how it turns pink because of the chipotle. It's so pretty. And you don't want it to be dry, so you keep adding until everything's coating. And then the veggies will release a little bit of liquid when they sit, so it'll loosen it a little bit. Back here, I have my oil heating up. I have olive oil, and I'm gonna fry up some corn tortillas. I didn't make my own. And that's gonna be the bottom of our tostada. And then here's my grill pan. This is where I cooked the corn earlier. Now, I'm gonna cook up a little shrimp. So I have shrimp here. We'll just salt, a little bit of salt, a little bit of smoked paprika, which is one of my favorite spices. I put it on everything. It's not spicy, it's just warm, and it is from a pepper, but it's not a spicy pepper. A little bit of chili powder, which has a little bit of heat, not too bad. Some garlic powder, and a little bit of cumin. And in the pan, some olive oil. Got a pretty hot pan because shrimp cooks up fast. Oh, one thing I did before I put the seasoning on the shrimp is I patted it down with a paper towel just so it was dry, and then you'll get a better sear on your shrimp. All right, single layer so they brown. And we'll put our shrimp in our grill pan and just let those go until they're pink and cooked and have a little brown on them. Let me turn it up. While those are cooking, I'm gonna fry up my corn tortillas. These go pretty fast too. So I have this olive oil back here smoking. one at a time, and then have some paper towel on a plate so you can drain it. I just tasted that slaw. So good. We're gonna build our tostada. We have our crispy corn tortilla. And on top of that, a nice big heaping amount of our slaw. Okay, on top of our slaw, we'll put a few of the prettiest shrimp, and then we hit it with a little bit of lime. And there you go, our shrimp tostada. And now, my tostada, which I feel is gonna be a huge mess to eat, but I gotta go in. It's not pretty, but it needs to be done. That's yummy. I hope you enjoy. Happy Cinco de Mayo. That shrimp tostada for me is all about that slaw. I can't stop thinking about it. And if you wanna know how I make my margaritas, go to KTLA.com. Coming up, Megan Tellis is taking us to a Mexican restaurant with beautiful ambiance, delicious food, and craft cocktails. And then, does Levi like my version of Mexican rice? We'll find out. On to a great spot to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Megan Tellis takes us there.
Hey Jess, Cinco de Mayo is right around the corner and I have to bring you right here to Old Town Pasadena. This is Maestro, okay? Modern Mexican food. It's casual, but it's also fine dining. I came here with my mom, dad, and hubby Caesar recently. We love the crafty cocktails, the music, and the really adventurous dishes. Want to see what it's all about? Come inside with me. Meet Sergio Martinez, the owner. Sergio, thank you so much for having me inside of Maestro. And I love when I first walk in. The vibe is cool. I've been here one time before there was music. What is the whole purpose of existing here at Old Town Pasadena?
We want every guest to get the experience of what the culture is without the stereotype. You know, tacos, burritos, chips, salsa, rice, beans. I love,
Right,
but
same.
there's more to the culture.
It's not just about the margaritas. Like, you're coming here so you can experience Mexican, modern Mexican cuisine on a different level, correct?
Exactly. We're trying to find the best product out there. We don't focus on just one state, you know, because every state has their own twist to a certain dish.
You're talking about within Mexico.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With mezcal, you know, the majority of it comes from Oaxaca. There's a bunch of different states that can produce mezcal, and we have every single one of them here.
We talked all about the food, all about the drinks. I think it's time to grab.
Yeah,
Let's
of course.
do it. Okay, let's go. Chef Elena Vega, fellow IE girl.
IE 909.
909. You're from Pomona. You went to Le Cordon Bleu here in Pasadena.
I did.
What am I looking at? I see some dessert and then main dishes.
Yeah, for sure. We have a little bit of everything. Here we have the aguachile that we've done with a sushi grade sashimi. It is with hiramasa, and it has a little bit of cucumber, it has red pears, toasted tostadas just for that smoky flavor. So this is a tetela. We do a black bean puree in the bottom. A tetela is basically another version of a stuffed masa. Organic blue corn masa. It's done with a little bit of cactus and himji and jimji mushrooms, so it's vegetarian. The black bean puree is also vegetarian and organic. We top it with a raw tomatillo salsa and fresh Oaxaca cheese. And then the masa, of course, is also organic blue corn masa.
Ooh.
We get it from a local purveyor here.
Okay, what's over here? What's over here?
So over here we have one of the house favorites, actually. This is the arrachera dish.
Okay.
We do a poblano chickpea rice served with the arrachera that's been marinated in a citrus marinade. And it's finished off with a chimichurri that's made in-house with the chorizo that I was taught as a kid to make by my grandma.
Ooh.
So nobody else makes that chorizo. The skirt steak is grass-fed and it's very, very delicious. And then it's all wrapped up with a pea shoot salad that's tossed with a little bit of olive oil, lime juice, salt, and some cherry heirloom tomatoes.
Just like meat on meat?
It's like meat on meat.
Chorizo.
Chorizo on carne asada, pretty much.
And the carne asada is very buttery.
Yeah.
Are we on to dessert?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
We have guayaba cheesecake that is made with galletas Maria crumble on the bottom, and then on the sauces is a guayaba puree, cherry compote, and then we have whipped cream, a little bit of amaranth seed tossed over it, and then white chocolate to kind of give it a little dimension.
Oh my God.
And this is the new child of ours.
There's like how new?
Like this today starts new.
No way.
This guy is a mezcal plum almond tart. So there is plums that have been marinated in mezcal and almond crust. We're serving it with the almond crumble on top that has marzipan on it. And then it's served with a sour cream whipped cream with lime zest.
This is very good.
I'm so glad, thanks.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Thanks so
Elena.
much.
I appreciate
Thank you
your
so much for
time.
coming in.
Yes, thank you for feeding me. Oh, Jess, I am shimmying my way out of Maestro. This was so good. My stomach is so full. Hey, guess what? I'm coming back, girlfriend, but not without you. Is it a date?
It's a date, Megan. How about Cinco de Mayo? And if you want to know about that special mezcal menu, go to ktla.com. Now for Levi Likes It. I make him my version of a Mexican rice, the perfect side for Cinco de Mayo. But does he like it? What's your name?
Batman. I am big.
Will you try my rice? Wow, that was a big bite. Does it make you feel big and strong? Just like his mama, he liked it. If you want the recipe, go to ktla.com. That's it for us. For more of my conversation with Teddy Vasquez and how he went from Uber driver to restaurateur, check out my California Cooking podcast. Thanks for joining us, and happy Cinco de Mayo. Chrissy Teigen, I heard you catered something for Chrissy?
I was freaking out because I wasn't sure the truck was going to make it all the
why?
way. Because we don't move the truck around.
That's true, it's on the train tracks.
Yeah, it's an old truck.
But you moved it for Chrissy.
Yes, we made an exemption. Thank God it made it.
How sad if you had to call and say,
Sorry, your truck
we're on the
broke.
405. I bet you can't eat another bite. I bet you can't.
Yeah.
Nope, I bet you can't. No way.